Hi everyone, this is Love of Truth Tarot. I'm going to get into another collective reading. I'm going to ring my singing bowl. So, I don't know if anybody who's been feeling this, but the energy lately I feel has been calm and peaceful, but almost like a tired energy. But if anybody else has been feeling that, comment down below. So we have surrendering to the journey, release control. So where you're headed, you're going to need to release control. Because we think as human beings that we think we have control over things. We really don't. The divine God has the control all the time. The Most High, our guides, our angels, our ancestors are supposed to be there to help us, guide us in the right direction. And sometimes all we can do is surrender. So whatever the situation is in your life, you need to surrender, allow, release that control. Because it's not, even if you feel you have or you can take control, you really ultimately can't do much. We can manifest things in our lives, but again, the divine is I want to say the sole decider of, I mean, we're the deciders of our life, but the divine is able to know and see a lot more of what we actually want or deserve in our life, and it ends up being a lot more than what we expected or what we actually thought we wanted, because a lot of the times we're thinking from only a human point of view instead of looking at it from a point of view of what would the divine want for me, what would the Most High want for me, or what would be the best outcome for my highest self, which I believe we're on a journey to connect to our higher selves. Now we also have discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. You're deciding to not go with the crowd. You're deciding to walk on your own path. And that entails listening to the divine to guide you. And that's why you're on your own path, because you're not going where everybody else is going. You're not listening to human beings. You're listening to your inner soul, to your inner heart, your inner guidance, which is, again, guided by divine angels and ancestors and guides that will literally take you to where you know you should be. You stand in the light of truth. You want the truth. You don't want to stumble through life not knowing or not seeing. You want to go directly to the source. That's what I'm hearing. We also have faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. So wherever you're headed, wherever the truth may take you, it's going to take you in many different, quote, faraway places, right? I would say that this is just how the rest of the world would view it. The rest of the world, I feel, would say that it's foreign, or, they're not used to the direction that you're going in, and it might confuse other people, and that's okay. Because you know where you're headed, because you're trusting in the divine, and you're trusting in your angels, your guides, your ancestors, okay? And it's telling you to get ready for new horizons. So there's definitely something new in your life, get ready. That's pretty exciting. So because you're choosing this path of wanting the truth, you're going to get a lot of spiritual gifts. That's what I'm hearing as well. Angels, guides, ancestors, the highest white light. Okay. All right. Wow. We have grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. And I got this in another reading recently. And it mainly means to be thankful for where you're at right now. Even if it might seem that you have nothing, or you have very little, or you're not exactly where you want to be. Everything is about the journey, right? It's about your spiritual journey and the whole thing itself. It's not the journey or the destination, it's everything. So being grateful for where you're at in this journey right now, because it's about the whole thing, you know. You're never going to stay in one place. And a lot of the discomfort that we have sometimes is only because of the present moment. We're so focused on, yeah, but I don't feel this in the present moment. And that's okay, but we just have to remember that there are cycles in life, and if something is unpleasant right now, it's not going to last like that forever. And if it does, you can always change it. You know, you can always create what you want in your life. You don't have to feel bound by certain circumstances. Even though we do feel that way, but what I'm saying is you don't have to operate from that standpoint, like thinking that you need to just accept it and just, you know, be that, when you might not want to be whatever you are right now, or you might not want to be around people that you're around right now, or you might not want to have the same thoughts that you have right now. You might not want to experience some situations that you're experiencing right now. And that is all it's saying, is to be thankful in where you're at, even if it is hard, even if it is painful and negative. There's always something we can learn from it. And we're always, like I said, there's cycles, and we're always going to end up moving on from unpleasant situations, because it's unpleasant for a reason. It's like an indicator saying that you don't want this. It's unpleasant because it's trying to guide you more in the right direction of what is pleasant for you, what you know you want, and what you know makes you feel good, but also fulfills you in every way possible. Okay, that was a lot for that card, but it's good. We have fellow travelers. Support is all around you. Now I'm feeling this is mainly your guides, your angels, your ancestors saying that they're supporting you. They're walking with you. Because we have the peacock here, but we don't have any other people with this guy. He's just by himself. But I feel like the peacocks kind of represent like spirit guides or animal guides, I guess you could say. And I believe those exist too. And I feel maybe that's what it's saying, is right now maybe you have like pets that died that are there along the way with you, or you have spirit guides that are in the form of animals, or you just might be seeing animals, certain types of animals that you don't normally see, and maybe there's a reason, there's a symbolism with that. So a lot of the times what I'll do is I'll look up the meaning of, for example, say like a fox or something, or we have a peacock here. Maybe that's another thing, is to look up the meaning of a peacock, because I don't really know. I haven't memorized the meanings of every animal, but I do know I've looked up plenty of meanings of animals before. And they can be your spirit animals, or they could be a guide for a short amount of time, or just an archetypal, like, you know, an archetype or an archetypal guide, like just for the moment, like a temporary guide that will help you through certain situations you're going through at the moment. And the rainbow also represents transformation. So, yeah, you're definitely transforming a lot in your life. And you may feel alone sometimes, but this is why this card came out, to say that you have fellow travelers, whether you see them or not. I mean, they very well might be human beings or animals in the real life too that are supportive of you and are helping you along, but I'm getting more so it's spiritual, or to focus more on the spiritual, because I don't know why I said because I don't know the reason. But there is definitely a reason. And maybe you'll find the reason when you look up the meaning of either peacock or any animals that you're seeing so far. And if I do find the meaning, I can put it in a comment or something underneath the video. But yeah, support is all around you, regardless of what it feels like. And you can talk to your angels and your guides and ancestors. So you can talk to them and ask them to show you signs, and you can tell them that you love them and you appreciate their support and their guidance. Yeah, you can ask for the truth to be shown to you. Okay, let's see. Let's do a little bit more, a couple more. Oh, and we got 2. Okay, we have traveling lightly, simplify your life. So this is pretty self-explanatory, but it's kind of like saying let go of things that don't serve you anymore, that you feel that you can't take on this road. And I just got this in my head. The road to enlightenment is similar to the word of like enlightening, or lightning. It's like lightening your load. Get it? Enlightenment, or lighten your load. Yeah. So it's like, in order to have that enlightenment, you can't have the opposite. You can't have anything heavy with you, so to say, metaphorically, but this could go both ways, right? And it kind of reminds me of this guy. It's like he decided, now I know it's not the same guy, but it's similar, and they're walking in the same direction. So he chose the truth. He was like, you know what? I'm not going to go that way. I'm not going to go the way that everybody else is going. I want to see what it says on here. I can't really read it, but there's like little signs here. And I feel like he's just following his intuition, and he's like, no, I think I'm going to go this way. Because I see he doesn't necessarily see, it's more so faith, I feel, but he knows, he has like an inner knowing that he's going to find more truth on this path than he would with the others. And I also liken it to following your own path and not just following the crowd, And again, it's the same thing here. He has to let go of certain things or people in order to travel in the light of truth. So I think you might need to just evaluate, ask yourself what needs to be let go of. Again, talk to your angels, your guides, your ancestors. Ask them what needs to be released. so you can simplify your life, so you can have even just a clearer head. Yeah. And only bring along with you what is close to your heart. Like, he has his little banjo. And that's all he's bringing. Because this is the most important to him. It has more of a significance to him than anything else that he brought. Or to any, it has more of a significance to him than the things that he threw out in the garbage and let go of. And it might represent your gifts, your talents. Yeah, it might be like, just hold on to that. Hold on to the things that you know you love, that give you joy, that open. I'm hearing also that open your neural pathways to like new possibilities, or like it just something that inspires you, something that sparks something inside of you. Like, take that with you. But all the other things that don't serve you, you need to release. And I'm going to leave that at that. And then we have desert passage. I can't talk. Trust there's a divine plan. So even though it might feel at times there is no hope, or like, what am I doing this for? Or, kind of like you don't know if you should walk down this path, or you hesitate sometimes maybe, but it's saying trust that there's a divine plan. Know that the divine knows what it's doing. Again, surrendering to the journey. Release control. So surrender and know that the divine plan is in place, and the divine would never steer you wrong. So it's kind of like an encouragement to just keep going, despite any doubts or fears or lost hope, because hope can always be restored again too. And it will be. That's what I'm hearing. It will be. If it hasn't been already, and maybe for some of you it already has started, there will be a transformation because of the rainbow. And yeah, you're just heading in a lighter place, and that could mean many different things, but you're headed in a very healthy direction, I should say. And it is the right direction for you. Okay. I think I'm going to leave it there. And I do want to say too that you, whoever's watching, must have a very divine plan. I mean, not you per se, but the divine has a plan for you if you're watching this. So it's like, okay, one more. Mystic healer, healing energy flows through you. Yeah, like you, maybe this is what it's trying to tell me, that you're a healer. And we have an owl here and we have an owl there. Okay. And owls represent what is seen at night, right? Because they're nocturnal. So it's like your healing ability is seeing beyond what is shown to you. You see things that others don't see. That is your healing energy. And this is why you're on this path. This is why you have this mission. Or I should say, this is why, like, you're on the path of finding the truth, because you're on a mission. And your mission is to heal others. And through this whole process, you've been healing yourself. And you must be a light worker of some sort, or again, you can be any sort of healer, someone who guides others in this lifetime to their highest purpose. Because you're finding your highest purpose, so you're guiding others to find theirs as well. So, okay, I don't want to take any more cards. I feel like this is where I'm going to leave it. Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. If you like the video, please hit the like button. And if you like to subscribe, please do so as well. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Thank you. Bye.